for a stage, just as a dust and a heart full of rage. Told I'd never make it past that town line, but I lit a fire and I let it shine. Took the long road, took the hits, paid my dues in blood.
Oh, there we go. What's up, gangster? I couldn't find my drink. Oh my God. I just found it. We got some Baja Blast this morning, guys. How's everyone doing? It is the Wakey Bakey Morning Show, guys, and we are live. That's right. We got a lot to cover this morning, guys. We got Ozzy's funeral. We got a whole bunch to get into. WNBA stuff. Big Three. That's right. I don't think we've ever talked the Big Three on this show before. Stephen Wilson, good morning, Huggy Wuggy. Good morning. How are you, Huggy Wuggy? We got Open Carry Larry. Nice. Got the OGs trickling in this morning. Oh, man. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. The Big Three, this Ice Cube. Love you, Stephen. Love you. Big Three, this Ice Cube basketball promotion. There's some interesting stuff going on over there. We're going to talk about that. We got a lot to get into, guys. A lot of news. So make sure you're buckling in. Larry, we got you. First toke of the day coming up, buddy. Coming up. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Everyone's out there hanging in. All right, guys. We're going to go live in 2. That's right. Rosie Key. Where you at, Rosie Key? We miss you. We'll see you guys in 2. We go live in 2, kick the tires and light the fires. We got a wild one today. The Big Three offers Caitlin Clark $5 million for 8 games, guys. But that offer isn't for everyone. We're going to talk about it. All right, guys, we go live in 2. Let's do it.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le tiene ligado igualito que yuca. El pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno.
How's everyone doing out there? We got the whole gang in the house today. Yeah, I had the day off, got that mini split AC running up finally. Holy moly, man, it's hot. Boy, my swamper, the pump went out yesterday on my main swamper. So I'm running a regular AC. Heaven forbid running regular AC. Who can afford that? Oh, that was good. That was good, man. I needed a nice Baja Blast this morning. How's everyone doing out there, guys? It is Weed Wednesday. I got a new collectible I added to my desk here in honor of the great Ryan Sandberg, guys. I had pulled this off of a pack a while back. It's not worth nothing really. It was one of those baseball card wax boxes that they repack, and they're like, you're guaranteed to get at least 2 Gem Mint 10 star cards. Well, I got a Gem Mint 10 Ryan Sandberg here. This is what year is this? Like a 2016 Donruss. I don't even know. 2016. He didn't even play in 2016, did he? So this would just be like just a regular card, probably worth about $1 in the real world. With the Gem Mint 10, it's worth about $5. But I'm gonna put it right here. He was a childhood hero of mine, guys. Watched a lot of Ryan Sandberg back in the day. Put that there. Remind me of better times, guys. Remind me of better times. Boom, Harvey Hooligans up in the house. Everybody's up in here this morning. Nice. I love it, man. I love it. You got a lot over on Twitter as well. Good morning, all the Twitter heads over there. Is that what Twix? I call it Twix. X. Twitter, the whole thing. Before we get into first toke of the day, Larry, don't worry, I got you. Larry. Slapaho, what's happening? Lonnie and Slapaho, boy, they got a rivalry going. We're going to have to do a hair versus hair match here pretty soon. Have the Midnight Reviewer referee it. Let's talk a little WNBA, guys, before we get into the big thing. You hear about this Caitlin Clark offer. Ice Cube and the Big Three has offered Caitlin Clark $5 million for 8 games. That's right. That's the big offer. She'd be playing with former NBA stars. They have a pretty unique league over there. I'm waiting for the day it blows up. When they get they got like Dwight Howard playing and a few other old stars. I have a feeling, man, once people become aware of it, it's going to become pretty popular. So I think that was their idea. They bring in Caitlin Clark. It's going to generate some buzz. They could generate that $5 million back is what exactly he said. They talked to the investors. Everyone agreed if we bring in Caitlin Clark at this $5 million price point, we can generate money to make that back. It's an investment. And that made a lot of sense. But the offer was only, wait till you guys hear this. The offer was only for Caitlin Clark, which makes sense. You know, old Angel Reese, the Chicago, I think, so this is my theory on it, guys. Old Angel Reese, she's a bitter gal. I think what had happened, Angel Reese, she's an attractive younger lady, playing basketball, kind of stood out, has like model-esque type looks. I think they pegged her, maybe her agent, maybe the team. You're gonna be the face of the league. You're gonna be the WNBA, Angel Reese. You have the look that we're looking for. You're talented, and then so she got it in her head that she was the face of the league. And then all of a sudden, Caitlin Clark comes out of nowhere. Angel Reese, not so much the face of the league anymore, or maybe if ever was. But I don't think she ever got that out of her head. So Ice Cube offers, or the Big Three offers Caitlin Clark this $5 million contract. You guys know they're struggling over there. The women think they should be paid more, or the players, not just the women. The players think they should be paid more. WNBA has never turned a profit. They get subsidized by the NBA. It's a whole thing. So old Angel Reese steps up and tells Ice Cube, I'll take that deal, Ice Cube. I'll take that deal, Big Three. Where do I sign? They literally had to come out and say, no, that offer's not for you. Sorry, we've talked to the investors and they don't think they can get they don't think they can get a return on their investment with you like they could Caitlin Clark. Sorry. Boy, what a freaking what an ego shot that would be. To be like, yeah, I'll take that deal. No, we don't want you. She pads her stat. Look at Harvey. Hey, Brian Williams. Look at Harvey Hooligans, a WNBA guy. Like, he knows more about the WNBA than I even suspected, man. He follows it. That's not a bad thing. I'm not making fun of you, Harvey Hooligan. We need an insider on that. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of those players, that generation they came up with, unless they like in the last 2 years, the WNBA has really taken off. They were kind of lazy before that. I'm going to be honest, man. Who was that? The one who went to Russia. What's Brittany Near or whatever her name is? That was hard to get out. Near whatever. Was like, yeah, I used to be able to watch Netflix in between at the games, and now I can't because they expect us to play. Oh, she gave up the ball 11 times and only scored 4 points. Yeah, that's not $5 million. It'd be interesting to see. I think the Big Three is making some big moves, man. We need to start following that a little bit. All right, guys, who is ready for first toke of the day? I know I am, guys. Hey, Tim W. What's the word? Oh, man. All right, guys. First toke of the day brought to you by the Healing Center at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Yeah, number one cannabis superstore. Oh, yeah, brother. Wax Wednesday, guys. That's right. 15% off. 15% off. That's right. 15% off today, guys. Head on down there. I picked up some raw gardens yesterday, guys. Fucking diamonds, man. I'm gonna put them in the pipe and warm them up, the dab rig. And I don't dab usually, but with these, man, it's got the syrup, it's got the diamonds. Oh, so beautiful. I'm going to have to dab these. I'm going to have to. Big Moose is in the house. How is the RC race series coming, guys? We need updates. Has the point series started yet? And if so, what are the standings? Where is Harvey Hooligans and where is Moose on this? Can we actually place bets on who's going to finish first or finish ahead of each other? Because you're the only two that we know. Sitting at the jail waiting for my bro. Better than sitting in the jail, Lonnie. Better than sitting in the jail. Harvey Hooligan is the points leader. Guess what? I spoke to Soon Spirit Halloween and Bullhead. Nice. They gonna open pretty soon or what? Yeah, guys, so let's go ahead. Let's get first toke of the day. Larry's ready. I know Larry's ready. All-wheel driving class, freaking winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations so far, Harvey Hooligans, but the race isn't over. You got to hold that position. The hunter becomes the hunted. That's right. Can Harvey Hooligan survive? Everyone after his crown. We'll find out this weekend. Bullhead RC. That's right. Oh, oh, it is this weekend.
Sunlight creeps and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway.
Oh, August 30th. Damn it. I was like, oh, I didn't screw it up. August 30th. Harvey Hooligans. The hunter becomes the hunted. The moose is on the prowl. Does he have what it takes to overthrow the bearded wizard? We're going to find out. August 30th. Bullhead RC. The hunter becomes the hunted. All right. First toke of the day. Let's do it, guys. I got some West Coast Cure this morning. Lemon. And I got this in this awesome Mr. Bong system, guys. This is the battery. This is the water pipe. This is the accessory. Oh, man, that thing hits hard. Let's get into it, guys. First toke of the day.
Moments melt like the morning dew. Everything feels shiny new. It's a green sunrise and it's overdue.
Oh, yeah. I needed that this morning. Woo! Woo! Oh, man.
And this is the key. A little herb to set me free. In the morning glow, I lead the way. Shout it loud.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Wakey Bakey Day.
I like this thing, man. This thing is the shit. It'd be good for airports. It'd be good for, like on the go, man. Road trips. Woo! When you need that Band-Aid. Oh, man, I'm telling you. That battery is pretty good, man. That battery is really good. What's everyone smoking on this morning for first toke of the day? Pull up those comments. Let me know what everyone else is getting into. First cough of the day, that's for sure. Of course, Harvey watches WNBA. He needs to keep his wrists exercised for the RC races. No, he does that for Sports Center. We caught him jerking off the Sports Center. No, there's a scene from Entourage where E is falling asleep on the couch watching Sports Center, and Johnny Drama's like, "Were you beating it to Sports Center? You were, weren't you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was beating it at the Sports Center with my pants on, fully zipped up. You caught me." Oh man, I love it. Need you skills to come join us. Have an extra car for you. Yeah, we should. I should come down there and do some video work and hype it up. Boy, you could get some really good fucking shots, I bet, with them set up the camera just right with the cars jumping off. Bet you could get a really fucking lot of good shots. All right, fish filter hydro. How's the aquarium coming open, Carrie Larry? How's the aquarium coming? All right, what are we looking at? August, they're opening. Nice. Slap-a-ho, I'm sitting in my jail. All right, guys. Mr. Christmas is like, hey, 20 minutes. You're pushing the limit. Mr. Brian. All right, guys. With that said, we need to get into some roll call this morning. We got a ton of people up in here this morning. Let's do this thing, guys. It is roll call time.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The daily Dank.com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Oh, roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey Hooligans here, keeping it tight.
cheap, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Bank Nation unite with the dailydank.com.
And we're keeping it inside. Oh, I say, hey now, Oh. What's going on? No, that's not how that song goes. Not by a long shot. I have a good voice, though. I'm a good singer. I'm a good singer, guys. Let's be honest. Everyone's like, no, you are not, Brian. You are not a good singer. Oh, man. All right, what else we got? What do we got kicking off over here? Let's get into some shout-outs this morning. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just got high. Let's get into some shout-outs this morning, guys. Big shout-out to my friend Patrick Olson. I've been talking to a childhood friend of mine, Patrick Olson. We grew up together, best friends, watched a ton of horror movies. His dad took us to Rocky Horror Picture Show when we were way too young. Great story, though, man. Bob Olson was his name, and Patrick Olson, great family, man. Grew up, spent many nights over there. Same with him. Matter of fact, he was there when my grandfather passed away. My grandfather was an invalid. He was probably like pushing 90. Had a hard time. It was bound to happen. Well, he passed away when Patrick was spending the night. And my grandpa only liked to eat baked potatoes. That was it, man. He eats a little chicken for protein, but baked potato, man. That was his jam. That's all he fucking wanted at that age. And Patrick, I remember we were probably like 11, 12. Man, feeding him all those baked potatoes. It was bound to happen. And my dad even laughed. It was my dad's dad. But yeah, my big shout out. He's a music teacher, traveling the world. He was teaching at Cambridge University for a while. Now he's where was he? Singapore or some crazy fucking place. Like, he was showing me the jungle and videos. Fucking nuts, man. Shout out, man. It's always nice to see a local boy make good and go see the trade. So go see the world. He's a music teacher. I mean, good for him, man. Good for him. So here's to you, Patrick Olson. And Seamus Dever. Who remembers Seamus Dever, man? Talked about him before. Actor from Bullhead, another one that made it out. He's in Teen Titans, a whole bunch of Army Wives, Castle. So we were in Cub Scouts together. Mrs. Lee's 6th grade class. So big shout out to Seamus Dever too. All these childhood heroes dying, man. You got to remember growing up. Gave Dank and Eric a shout out in the sprint race during Facebook Lives. Nice. We appreciate you, Harvey. All right, let's get into this, guys. First one in this morning. Huggy Wuggy. That's right. Huggy Wuggy cannot wait for Spirit Halloween. Huggy Wuggy's chomping at the bit. Have you seen any animatronics that have tickled your fancy yet, Huggy Wuggy? There's a couple decent ones that I saw in there. All right, Open Carry Larry is in the house. Good morning, Larry. How's the fish tank doing? We got Steven Wilson all the way from Tijuana. What's up, buddy? What's up? Go get some somas. Let's go get some somas. I was just listening to Kevin Nash, the Kevin Nash podcast. Any wrestling fans out there? He was talking about the Click and how they were all hooked on somas, which is kind of a known thing. Somas were big back in the late 90s. He said they would pop them. They discovered that certain foods would pop the fucking, the drugs, the somas. He said pizza. If you eat pizza before, you got to take the pills first. and then you eat pizza after. And he says the pizza will enhance the somas. He said, guaranteed. That's what they discovered. They did so many that they figured out what foods made them go better, how to take them. So if anyone needs any advice, eat some pizza with your somas, or just don't take somas. How about that? You know what? It's shout outs. I want to tell a story. I don't know if I've ever told this story on the air before. I might have. I want to give a shout out to two former assistant managers when I managed Mud Shark Pizza and Pasta back in the day, guys. Needles Tradition, a staple in Needles, California. Mud Shark Pizza and Pasta. I worked there, man. I worked so much overtime. I think I would put in about 20 hours a week overtime, maybe 15. It got to a point to where if I worked over 12 hours of overtime, it literally would not pay me any extra because of taxes. I jumped in another tax bracket by doing so. So I had worked like 20 days in a row. Needed a fucking day off. Had a small I think I had two small kids at home, or maybe my ex was pregnant at the time with we already had like the 2 year. My son was like 2.5. Anyway, I needed a day off. I took the fucking day off. I had these two young ladies. I'm using that word very fucking loosely, ladies, who were kissing ass, maybe kissing a little more, allegedly, to get promoted within the Mud Shark company. And so they become assistant managers. And again, they might be kissing more than butts to get these positions. And I take the day off. I'm like, fuck it. You know what? 20 days, you guys are in control, whatever. Do your fucking thing. It's one day. What's the worst that could happen? So I'm driving into town to pay bills, do my thing. And I get a call from one of them. Oh, we're sick. We can't be here. You need to come in. I know I ain't coming in. Hawaiian style spam. Nice. I love me some pineapple pizza, ham and pineapple. Oh, man. Right out of the oven. That's the shit. So I tell them, no, I'm not coming in, man. That's my one day off. Figure your shit out. And so I hang up. I go about my business. About 9:30 that night, I get a call from the owner saying he needs to meet me. So he comes to my house, which I'm like, what the fuck, man? He comes into the house and he tells me that the girls decided they had got some somas. And they decided that they were going to take a few before the shift. And while they're working, the somas hadn't kicked in yet. So they decided to take some more. That's what you do, right? You're taking pills. They're not kicking in. You take more. Oh, where's my drink? There it is. So they take some more. Nothing happens. So they decide that they're going to drink some alcohol with it too. That will kick them in. So they take more, and then they start drinking. Well, supposedly the owner walks in. They're passed out on like tables and shit. There's customers waiting for food. The girls are fucking just out of it. And he's like, I need you to fucking come back. I'm firing the girls. And I'm like, about fucking time. But yeah, I always will remember that, man. Soma Coma at Mud Shark Pizza and Pasta, man. So yeah, don't if they haven't kicked in, just wait. Just wait. They'll kick in. Exactly like in the Wolf of Wall Street. That's exactly what it was like, man. Can you imagine being like going to order a pizza like you're a railroader? It's noon. You're like, oh, I'm going to get me a pizza over here at Mud Sharks. And you walk in and the fucking girls are all fucking sprawled out, passed out, all fucked up. And it's a small town too, man. So they probably immediately called the owner, who was like, you know, a local smokel. And yeah, it was great. Then he hired him back about 3 months, about 2 months later. He hired, because they wrote him a letter and they apologized. So he hired him back. And that's when I decided that I was quitting, and I went to work for Budweiser as a district manager. And I was just like, yeah, you can go ahead and have your business, which failed. Big surprise. So Mud Shark Pizza and Pasta, staple in Needles, California for a million years, the place to go. And this Darren Kramer runs it into the ground the second he buys it. And then I think he went back to work for his mommy and daddy at River Valley Air Conditioning because he couldn't manage a real business. But again, when you're bringing back employees that pass out from soma comas, maybe there's something else going on. And I won't get into all that, but there was a lot of indications later on that there was something going on. But, that's neither here nor there, guys. All right. Stephen Wilson in the house. That was just my story. This is a little detour there. Mr. Christopher's is like, what the fuck was that? All right, what else we got? We got Rosie Key in the house this morning. Used to be a staple in Needles. It was, man. Mud Sharks. That was the shit. It was a rite of passage. Working at Mud Sharks was a rite of passage in Needles, man. And I saw a lot of faces go through there my year of managing that place. It was a decent job. Across the street from my house, I just walked to work every day. It was nice. All right. 3-hour tour, Steven. We got Rosie Key in the house this morning. We got Open Carry Larry. We got Huggy Wuggy. We got Slap-a-Ho tribe member. Is that I tried looking that up for benefits. I didn't see the tribe listed on the on the list. 2 more days of Wish Weed Wednesday. Hurry up Friday. Oh, the first, yeah. Ooh. Don't forget, they got $3 pre-rolls. They got $10 eighths right now. And if you got points, cash in some of those points, man. But then again, getting gas money to get all the way down the Needles. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, man. Rosie Key has a day off. Got that mini split AC up and running. Oh, nice. Don't even go outside, Rosie Key. Sit in your nice Slap-a-Ho. Do they have a casino? Yeah, it was the one that got robbed. The big chief casino. Remember on the movie trailer I did? Yeah, don't go anywhere, Rosie Key. Sit in your nice AC and enjoy that, man. Who else we got? We got Harvey Hooligans up in the house. We got the broken brain of Eric mowing the field, man. Woo! God bless you. God bless you, Eric. Lonnie is sitting at the jail. I believe it. I believe it. Who else we got? Who else we got up in here? Brian Williams. Good morning, Brian. How you been? How you been? What's the haps? What's the hap? Reese is a has-been. She pads her stats. Better than padding her bra. Tim W., the last cowboy. How are you, buddy? How are you? I couldn't shoot a basket if my life depended on it. I could beat Reese in a game of horse. Well, according to her, you're making more than her, Harvey, so she might not play you in a game. Oh, man. 24 races, and I'm the points leader. 2 out of 4. Nice, nice. Let's see. We got Harvey Hooligan. We got the broken brain. Giving us daily stuff. Who else we got up in here? Rosie Key has the pipe store in the same block. Yeah, if you guys need pipes, you guys need your pipes cleaned. No, you need bongs, you need smoking supplies, you need a little over-the-counter Viagra. Whatever you need some weird shark jerky, head on down to the Healing Center Smoke Shop, guys. They got everything you need. Stuff you didn't know you needed, but you're like, torches. Like I say, who wants some kangaroo meat? I don't know if it's kangaroo. I know they got the shark. They got ostrich. The freeze-dried, man. They got like freeze-dried candy and shit. Head on down there, guys. Get your bong, get your munchies. They got everything you need down there. California smoking supplies, guys. Get on down to the Healing Center Smoke Shop where you can be a clown. That's right. That's right. What else we got? Rosie Key. Big shout out to Jeremy. Big shout out to you know what, Teresa Deller. We'll give her a shot. Stop nudging me, Rosie. I see you there. I petted you. Stop nudging me. I hate that. Ugh. She weasels her nose right in between, like where the opening of the chair is, and she'll push it with her nose, push my thigh. Drives me crazy. She's becoming so needy lately too. We're like, I'm with her 24/7, man, and she's so needy. Come on, huh? It's okay. It's okay. I need you too. All right. Can't hurt the dog's feelings, guys. The dogs have feelings. What else we got? Big shout out to Jeremy. Big shout out to who else? Oh, fuck. My brain is fried this morning. Lonnie, who else we giving shout outs to? Jeremy, Teresa Deller, guys. They're having a great time over at the lounge, man. You guys looking for something to do an afternoon? You want to go play some bingo? You want to do your thing? Head on down to the lounge, guys. Hit up Teresa Deller. They're doing birthdays, parties. They're doing the whole 9 yards down there, guys. Brian, it's good to hear you laugh in a better headspace. Love you, brother. Love you too, man. Love you too. Appreciate you guys. Things are still not as smooth as they could have been, but what else can we do but just get through it, right? Get through it. Big shout out to Nova Mike. That's right. Pam. We saw Pam over on the Mod Squad, guys. I joined the Mod Squad this weekend. Hung out with Felix and them. It was a good time, man. Good time. Go check out. Much love to the Mod Squad too. I know he's taking the week off, guys, but give Kevin some love, guys. Big Kevin, our brother, the bearded one. Go out and give the Mod Squad, give the Back to Retro review some love, guys. I don't think they're doing a show this Saturday, but they should be back up and running, doing their thing very, very soon. Need a break every once in a while, guys. We pump out these shows, man, and sometimes you just need a break. I need to start getting some backups, some like best of. So if I can't do them, we can just throw them on. April, the love of my life, holding it down, guys. She's working the Dollar General today out there so I can live, guys. She's out there holding it down for the family. So we appreciate you, April. We love you. Big shout out to everyone out there, guys, who's watching. I'm sure I'm forgetting 90% of everybody, guys, but it's hard to keep everything going, remembering names. I'm getting old, man. It takes me 30 minutes. Boy, me and April were watching this show, Destination X. And there's a guy on there who looks like a guy. Wait till you hear this. I spent 4 fucking days trying to figure out what actor this guy looked like. I knew what actor, I just couldn't figure out the actor. And I had like no point of reference. I had like no movies. I could be like, oh, he was in this movie. He's like a B actor. He was in the Steve Carell summer where Steve Carell plays a abusive like mom's boyfriend and a kid. I forget the name of the movie. Anyway, the guy was in that. He does the voice of Hugh Horseman or whatever on that Joe Box Horseman show. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Anyway, I spent like 5 days trying to figure out who this reality show guy looked like. And then it was so unsatisfying when I figured it out because I'm like, so for me not remembering names, guys, it's nothing personal. It's nothing. Hey, there's Captain Kush. It's nothing personal, guys. I can't even remember my own name 90% of the time. Mr. Crispers, we love ya. All right, guys, let's get into Broken Brain. Everybody, guys, let's get into this. We got some Wakey Bakey news. Captain Kush is in the house. Aye, Captain. All right, let's get into this, guys. We got a lot of Wakey Bakey news. Ozzy's funeral. We got a lot to UFOs. We got a lot to get into. Let's do it.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, guys. Ozzy Osbourne honored as his hearse makes his way through his hometown in England, guys. That's right. They're laying to rest the great Ozzy Osbourne today, guys. Day of the funeral. What a rough day, man, for a lot of people out there. Honored as his hearse makes through his hometown in England. The home of metal is honoring one of its most cherished sons. Thousands of Black Sabbath fans were paying their respects Wednesday to frontman Ozzy Osbourne as his hearse made its way through the streets of Birmingham, the English city where he grew up and where the band was formed in 1968. The hearse carrying Osbourne, who died last Tuesday at the age of 76, was making its way down Broad Street and the city's major thoroughfare to the Black Sabbath bench, which was unveiled on Broad Street Canal in 2019. Let's see what we got here as far as video goes. Aw, Sharon. You know, one thing I will say, looking at like the Hulk Hogan stuff, looking at Ozzy was loved, man. Ozzy was not a fucking, he was a crazy dude, let's be honest. But Ozzy wasn't a mean man, I don't think. Like, he is too loved. You look at this Hulk Hogan stuff, like his daughter trying to fuck with the, hadn't talked to him in 2 years, and I guess she was trying to fuck with the funeral arrangements or something, you know. People get weird about funeral, like it's a weird time, man, and you deserve, if your dad died or someone close to you love, you know, you should be allowed a little space to freak out or whatever you need to do. If you need to be controlling, you know, you're controlling over here, or whatever it may be, but you look at like Hulk Hogan, man, what really pissed me off was Vince Russo and Bubba the Love Sponge have been making the rounds on fucking interviews, just trying to get their faces on. This motherfucker, Bubba the Love Sponge, like, he was friends with Hulk Hogan, all right, but then he also was the guy that filmed Hulk Hogan having sex with his wife and then used it to blackmail Hulk fucking Hogan. Let's be honest about that. Do you think Hulk Hogan would want a dude who did that to him, speaking about him after the fact? Like, there's a lot of stuff in life, you know, we won't dwell on the negative, but man, when like Ozzy didn't have any of that. Ozzy, like, people love him. Look at the family. They're all in unison. They fucking know who Ozzy was. They had a great relationship. That's what we should all strive for right there, man. Ozzy, you know what? Whatever you want to say about Ozzy, man, he was loved by his family. I don't think he had a malicious bone in his body. Yeah, you know, difference, man. There's a big difference there. Got to be so surreal. Like, this should be a moment where, you know, you're like paying your respects to your dad or whatever, and then you got people, you know, it's just surreal. It's not wrong. It's just surreal, man. Like, you know, you're sharing that moment with everyone. Poor Jack. You know what? Another thing, man. At least Jack and him had remember those road trips that they took on that reality show where they were looking for paranormal or whatever. But you know what, man? They had a lot of good times together. You know, that's what it's all about, man. Really, in the end, that's what it's all about. Poor Sharon. Poor Sharon. She was the rock, man. You know what? It's rare. It's rare in life that you get a relationship like Sharon and Ozzy had, man. If you do get a relationship like that, man, cling on like a motherfucker. Be that dude. Be the guy holding the boombox over your head in the middle of the fucking day, man. Because those are good fucking relationships, man. Like April's that way with me, that protective mama bear kind of thing, man. If you could find that as a guy, you're doing really well. Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan, man. Fucking Nancy was totally that. If you could find that, man, hold on to everything you got with it. Because that's rare, few and far between, man. All right, what else we got? Poor Ozzy, man, laying the rest. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. What a week. So this morning I get on Facebook and I open it up, and first picture I see is fucking Danny Trejo. I'm like, no, fucking no, man, not Danny Trejo, fucking no way. It's his birthday. But that's what kind of week, that's what kind of month we're having, man. Fuck, it's been brutal for celebrity deaths, man. Ozzy, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan, Ryan Sandberg. There was that singer. There's a bunch of different, I mean, man, it was a rough month, man. Yeah. I'm like, don't take Danny Trejo. Jesus, he's going to be, Danny Trejo's the new Betty White. He's the new Betty White, man. All right, guys. What else we got as I try to hide my burp? If no one has ever played the game Brutal Legend, it's a great game made by Jack Black with many metalheads, including Ozzy cameo. Is that like a Guitar Hero type of game? That was a great show, Jack and Ozzy. Yeah, it was a great show, man. That was. I have to watch that again just to honor him. Sharon! In honor of Ozzy, guys, I have to do it. In honor of Sharon. Oh, R.I.P. Ozzy, man. R.I.P. Ozzy. I had to do the Sharon. Had to, Sharon. I had to. Oh, yeah, Jack and Ozzy. You know what I am? I'm going to rewatch that, man. That was a good show. All right, guys, Netflix is sued by former employee over alleged discrimination and retaliation. Former senior labor relations attorney. Oh, shit. It's never good when a senior attorney sues the place they worked for, has filed a lawsuit against the streaming giant. Whatever. In the end, it's going to be a fucking traffic ticket. It's like the Facebook thing. Like, whatever. They won't go to trial. They'll settle it out. And the guy will get some kind of money. That's my prediction. That's my prediction on that one, guys. When companies get sued like that, yeah, it's a money grab. What else we got, guys? Scientists say weed may help with long COVID symptoms. It's my favorite fucking word to try to pronounce. Check this out, guys. Check this out. I don't even know if I believe in this long COVID. It's the flu. But can medical cannabis help those with long COVID? The World Health Organization, the WHO, declared COVID-19 a global pandemic on March 2020. There's the fly. So now, years later, there's 69. Research indicates that 70% of long COVID, 69% of long COVID sufferers first contracted it over a year ago, with 41% stating they now have COVID. They had COVID 2 years prior. Further research unveiled 1.5 million people believe long COVID has impacted their day-to-day lives. Most people recover from COVID-19 within the 12 weeks, but some individuals continue to experience it for weeks, maybe even months after. Fatigue, shortness of breath, cognitive dysfunction. Maybe that's my problem. Joint and muscle pain, headache, loss of smell or taste, mood changes, fever or chills. But medical cannabis for long studies include 30 participants who use medical cannabis in oil form. And the findings showed that it improved and aided in overall recovery. This aligns with new evidence that demonstrates the potential of medical cannabis in revealing the symptoms of long COVID-19. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. Weed is the answer for everything. Oh, fucking COVID. Aren't we done with this shit yet? Oh, man. Isn't it just like the flu at this point? If no one has ever played, let's see. No, it's not Guitar Hero game. It's an action-based building metal head concert game. Huh. I might have to check that out. I might have to check that one out. All right, guys. Up next, we got some UFO news, guys. That's right. UFO news. From NPR, guys. U.S. has recovered. Let me see here. This was from the whistleblower stuff. U.S. has recovered non-human biologics from UFO crash sites, former intel officer says. The military veterans testified in Congress' highly anticipated hearing, talking about you know what? This was a little older, but you know, man, this is nuts. That they still, like, people testified in Congress about this, about the UFO, and we still don't know shit. Do you think Epstein is a distraction from the real fucking the real story, the alien? Was Epstein an alien? And on their planet, they don't have such a thing as age, so it's all there's no such thing as consent on their planet, so no, not funny. Not funny at all, guys. But no, I don't know, man. Because like Congress was like, where do we see this stuff at? And they're like, you're Congress. You should be able just to access it. It'd be interesting. Like, it's been a year now? Almost 2 since these whistleblower things, and nothing. I'm really interested in seeing shit, what was I going to say? Oh, seeing these plane crashes that have been happening lately. If they're anything to do with UFOs. So weird that, like, just planes falling out of the sky. And it all happened, like, right after the election. I'm not trying to, like, link politics into it, but it was really weird the way the timing was. How Gen Alpha broke McDonald's AI drive-thrus. Chaos. So McDonald ends AI drive-thru trial as fast food industry tests automation. Companies have touted AI as the future, but technology has also resulted in viral videos of wrong orders. Yeah, that's the big one. So they're so apparently they're not going to be using AI. Where was I at? Oh, Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. does straight AI drive-thru now. It even tells you I'm an AI. No. All right. Let's share this here, guys. Where am I at here? I watched Gen Alpha teach McDonald's AI to order 260 McNuggets and other tales from the drive-thru apocalypse. When digital natives meet artificial intelligence. And Tuesday, 2024, I committed the cardinal sin of adulthood, volunteering to take my niece and nephew to McDonald's not just any McDonald's, the one that recently installed those shiny AI drive-thru speakers. My niece, Zeph, 11, and nephew, Kai, 9, has been begging to test something, which should have been my first warning. We pulled up to the menu board. I found myself transformed into a living embodiment of a confused math lady meme. A Gen Xer completely out of my depth. What unfolded wasn't just a fast food order. It was a master class in how today's kids interact with technology. And there I was, the bewildered adult chaperone, witnessing Gen Alpha technology interaction that might as well have been conducted in an alien language. Understanding the fast food animation revolution. The McDonald's AI experiment, Wendy's installed automatic drink dispensers, Taco Bell introduced fully automated kitchens, Burger King has partnered with 3 different voice recognition companies. Chick-fil-A invested $200 million in priority ordering technology. So the restaurant automation systems are running, man. They're streamlined. I don't know if it's working, but they're working it. The problem is that AI doesn't understand humans. The problem is Gen Alpha speaks a language that has evolved specifically to confuse both adults and algorithms. Skibbity and Ohio, decoding Alpha's digital language. Before I explain what happened at the drive-thru, you need the crash course in Gen Alpha internet culture. If you're over 25 and find yourself completely baffled by terms like skibbity, Ohio, or phrases like no cap, fur, that's not an accident. Gen Alpha developed a communication style that equals parts inside joke, performance art, and digital rebellion. I know, fucking this weird. Bet. What? Unlike millennials or Gen Xers who use slang to connect with peers, Gen Alpha uses language as a form of creative chaos. Skibbity emerged from a series of increasingly absurd YouTube animations. Fuck. I just spilled my soda on my feet. That's not good. The language didn't develop randomly. All right, so let's get into the drive-thru experiment. We pull up to the speaker. I establish one ground rule. Whatever you order, we actually have to buy it. The thought would temper their plans. I was wrong. The AI greeted us with a practice warmth. Welcome to McDonald's. What can I get started for you today? Zeph leaned towards the speaker and with the confidence of a seasoned interrogator. Hi, can I get a skibbity meal? The system paused. I'm sorry, I don't see that on our menu. Would you like to try one of our featured meal? The initial failure delighted my passengers, but it wasn't just recognizance. I can't even say it. Fuck. They were easy for me to say. They were testing the system's boundaries like scientists prodding at a new specimen. Their approach evolved quickly. First attempt, nonsensical menu item, skibbity meal. Second phase, rapid fire speech, too fast for processing. Third technique, extremely specific customizations. Fourth strategy, contradiction instructions. Final boss level, the voice modulation technique. Watch this, Kai whispers, before speaking in what I can only describe as a glitch NPR host impersonation. When AI confusion began performance art, things escalated when Zeph clearly embodied the AI confusion, leaned towards the speaker and calmly asked for 260 nuggets. No cap, real Ohio energy. The AI paused for what felt like an eternity, then responded with robotic confidence. I've added 260 chicken McNuggets to your order. Anything else? Zeph turned to me, eyes wide with victorious glee, while Kai collapsed in laughter in the back. The AI hadn't just understood the numerical request, it processed it without question, failing to implement what I assumed would be the basic responsibility checks. This is the core of why automated ordering systems struggle with unusual requests. Unlike human cashiers who might question an order for 260 nuggets, AI lacks the judgment to distinguish between reasonable orders and absurd ones. Cancel that, I interjected, shooting them a look. We'll have 2 Happy Meals instead. So basically, Zev complained before turning back to the speaker, can we get one of those Happy Meals but make the toy extra skibbity? And we can get those burgers with no Ohio on them? The most fascinating moment was when AI failed. It was when it unexpectedly succeeded, revealing just how much these systems are now training on the internet's most chaotic corners. The unexpected winner in the human AI battle, as our order progressed, something unexpected happened. The AI began to understand Zeph and Kai better than I did. When Kai asked for his drink, bussin' fur, no cap, the system added a large Sprite without hesitation. Correctly interpreted in the Omega Skibbity as extra cheese. What the fuck? Man, the world of AI. Crazy. What do we got going on here? If no one has ever played the game, let's see. Olivia, how's it going? 13, I will just cause the noise of the songs to cease, and the sound of the harps shall be no one heard. 20, when I shall bring thee down on them, descent into the pit, when people of old time shall set thee in low parts of this earth. I'm in places of desolate of old, them that go down to the pit, though that now be inhabited, and I shall set glory in the land of the living. That's right. 21, I will make thee a terror, and thou shalt be no more. Thou shalt be sought for, yet shalt thou never be found again, O saith the Lord. I should be like a guy, I should be like a Morgan Freeman, damn it. Maybe not. Oh man. Skibbity means bad. I don't know what I'm such an old man anymore. I really fucking am. I'm such an old man. Anyway, guys, so McDonald's AI, crazy. Weed Wednesday, guys. Make sure you head down to the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. 15% off wax drops. Get on down there and check it out. Oh, shit. Are we good? Okay, we're live. Fuck. Thought I fucked up for a minute. All right, we're still live, yeah. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to call Today in History. If we don't know the past, we're doomed to repeat it, guys. Let's get into it. Today in History.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, Today in History, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. We got July 30th, guys. If you were born on this great day, blow up those comments. Let us know. Heard my white noise in the house shifted, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on out there? All right, guys, if you were born today, you are in good hands, guys. Good company. You are born with the British director. I didn't know he was British. Christopher Nolan, guys. Great director. So many movies, man. So many movies. Lawrence Fishburne, guys. Morpheus. That's right. The dad on Boys in the Hood. Lawrence Fishburne, guys. Big birthday today. Born in 1961. Richard Linklater, one of the great American filmmakers, was born in 1960. Kate Bush, British singer and songwriter, was born in 1958. Arnold Schwarzenegger, American politician, please. Actor and athlete, was born in 1947. Huggy Wuggy, my birthday is in October. We got a Halloween, baby. You just read Bible prophecy, go to the past for the future. Exactly. If we don't know the past, we don't know the future. And I knew what I was reading. Cowboy Curtis from Pee-wee's Playhouse. Exactly. And let's not forget Henry Moore, guys. British artist, born in 1898. God, he died in 1986. Dude was born in 1898 and he died in 1986. Holy shit. That's a long life, man. 88 years, but he's still man. Fact that he was born in the 1800s, even at the end of the 1800s, and he didn't die till 1986. That's crazy. The sinking of the Indianapolis. The U.S. Indianapolis was sunk this day in 1945 by a Japanese submarine shortly after delivering an internal components of the atomic bomb that were later dropped. Oh, shit. That were later. So this was a super secret Jaws, guys. This is what they were talking about in Jaws. Today in history, the Indianapolis was sunk. It delivered internal components of the atomic bomb that were later dropped on Hiroshima. Some 900 men died, many of those who succumbed to shark attacks, dehydration, and salt poisoning as they waited rescue. Yeah, this was the story, man, in Jaws that Quint told about when the ship goes down, and it was such a top secret mission that they didn't even know that they didn't come back. And men were in the water getting eaten by sharks. What was the story? Oh, I saw my buddy napping. And so I nudged him, hey, wake up. And then he topped over and half of his body had been eaten by sharks. Like, that was real shit, man. Woo! Talk about scary. And what does he say at the end of that? The scariest part was waiting your turn to get on the boat because the sharks knew all the action in the water. Holy shit, man. Woo! I couldn't even imagine. Oh man. That's some horrific, man. Horrific. 2007, Swedish screenwriter and director Ingmar Bergman, who was known for his bleak depiction of human loneliness. Man, I've had a hard time pronouncing words today. And vulnerability and torment, died at the age of 89. Former Teamster Jimmy Hoffa disappeared in Bloomington Hills, Michigan, under mysterious circumstances. 1975. Never to be seen from again. Gone. That's a crazy one. 1965. U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signed amendments to the Social Security Act that established Medicare and Medicaid. The phrase "In God We Trust" legally became the national motto of the United States. Frank Sinatra sang with Tommy Dorsey Orchestra in his last recording before venturing in a solo career, 1942. 1936, blues musician, he's doing magic out there, Buddy Guy, who was noted for his slashing guitar riffs, passionate vocals, was born in Louisiana. 1930, Uruguay defeated Argentina to win the first World Cup in football. 1921, insulin was first isolated as a pancreatic extract by the Canadian scientists Sir Frederick G. Banting and Charles H. Best. 1898, Otto von Bismarck, who was the prime minister of Persia, a ruthless and modern used ruthlessness and modernization to unify Germany, founding the German Empire and serving as its first chancellor. 1863, American industrialist and automobile manufacturer Henry Ford, who revolutionized factory production with his assembly line methods, was born in Michigan. English Lutheran clergyman Robert Barnes was burned as a heretic, being used by Thomas Cromwell and King Henry VIII, I am, to gain European support in their anti-papal movement. Woo! And that was your Today in History. Yeah, I was picking up the bad sibling. Oh, did he get out? How many days did he have to do, Lonnie? How many days did he have to do? Boy, I remember when I was 19, I had to do 9 months. Woo, man. I remember turning myself in before Thanksgiving. It was like right after Halloween. That sucked, man. There's nothing worse than hearing that door shut behind you and realizing that even if you wanted to run at this point, you couldn't. Like, oh, man, especially 19. My poor dad. My dad had to drop me off. Oh, what a nightmare kid I was. What a nightmare kid I was. Fuck, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, guys. I'm telling you. In 1973, I didn't cover this in Today in History, but I'm getting in the hotline, guys. Led Zeppelin, House of the Holy, goes gold today, guys. Perfect Ozzy Day pairing. 2001, weed is decriminalized in Portugal. Salute to the chill side of Europe and Chile. 1992, Wayne's World opens in theaters today, guys. Party on, Garth. Party on, Garth. Let's see here. All right, guys. So here's the questions of the day. I'm going to put these up in here. I want to get everyone's opinion. I want to get everyone's opinion on this one. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. All right, fuck it. Fuck it. What song? Let me see comments here. Throw it up in the comments. What song should they play at Ozzy Osbourne's funeral, guys? Was the same time OJ was killing it. What song should they play at Ozzy's funeral, guys? What is your recommendation? If you had to put together a playlist for Ozzy's funeral, Mama, I'm Coming Home. Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. That's how you end it. What do you start it with? What song do you start it with? Oh, man. Yeah, that's the question. That is the question. I don't know, man. Crazy Train. Oh. You know what? Let me try something here. We got a little time to kill. Let me try something here. It's the wakey bakey time. Oh, let's see here. Trying to find a thread. Give me a second, you guys. Mom, I'm Coming Home from Black Sabbath. Crazy Train, then Iron Man. Oh, Iron Man would be a big one. Iron Man would be a huge one. Let's see. Can't find what I'm looking for here. So we'll just start a new one. Yeah. All right. We'll just start a new one here. Oh, shit. There we go. Hey, good morning. You're live on the Wakey Bakey podcast on the dailydank.com. We need a co-host to spitball some stuff. We are talking Ozzy Osbourne and unfortunately his funeral this morning. You think you can spitball some conversation with us this morning?
Good morning. Absolutely. I'd be happy to jump in as your co-host. It's definitely a bittersweet topic today with Ozzy Osbourne. I know he's been such a legend for so many people. Maybe we can chat a little about his legacy, certain favorite Ozzy moments or songs, and keep it lighthearted with a few fun stories. I'm here for whatever you need.
Awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what we are looking for. We are actually talking right now about the playlist of at his funeral. If we're playing Ozzy songs, you throw some Black Sabbath in there as well, anything he's associated with. What would be the playlist at Ozzy's funeral? What would you throw in the top 5 songs for Ozzy's funeral? What would you do?
Oh man, that's a tough one, but also kind of an epic way to honor him. I think you'd have to start with something like Crazy Train just to get everyone in that classic Ozzy mood. And then maybe follow it up with Mama, I'm Coming Home. That one's got that really heartfelt vibe. Definitely throw some Black Sabbath in there, maybe Paranoid or Iron Man for that heavy nostalgia. And I feel like No More Tears would be a fitting one too. It's got that perfect mix of epic and emotional. And to close it out, maybe Dreamer, something a little softer, almost like a send-off. I think that would be a pretty solid playlist for the Prince of Darkness.
Oh yeah, you know what? You nailed it. I was thinking "Mama, Mama, I'm Coming Home" to end it, but I really like "No More Tears" and then what you suggested. Yeah, I think that's a roundabout. That's a really solid playlist. I think you hit all the emotions. I think you nailed it.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad that resonated. I think Ozzy's music really does cover every emotion you could need for a farewell. And hey, who knows? Maybe he'll get everyone to rock out one last time. If you need any more ideas or just want to keep the conversation going, I'm here.
You know, one thing that I'm always been super fascinated about Ozzy's life is how many lives he actually lived, from the kid down in England to Black Sabbath to Bark at the Moon, that era, and then all the way through to reality show star. Let's go over the life and times. How many lives did Ozzy Osbourne actually live during this one lifetime?
Oh, absolutely. He's had a wild ride. I mean, just thinking about Ozzy's journey from this rebellious kid in Birmingham to literally pioneering heavy metal with Black Sabbath, that's a whole life on its own. And then you add in his solo career, like you said, the Bark at the Moon era, the Ultimate Sin, all these different phases where he kept reinventing himself. And then to top it off, becoming a reality TV icon with the Osbournes. It's like he's been a rock star, a TV dad, and a legend all in one lifetime. I think what makes him so fascinating is he never really fit in a box, right? He just kind of did his own thing, survived a ton of ups and downs, and somehow always came out the other side as just Ozzy. It's like he's lived at least 3 or 4 different lifetimes worth of experiences in one.
Yeah, and you know, I think that's what set Ozzy apart from everyone else. I was commenting, we were watching his Sharon and his kids. They were laying the flowers down, and doing their thing. And I was saying, you look at Hulk Hogan, who just recently passed away, and the drama he had with his kids, and still it's affecting the funeral and all that. Boy, you look at Ozzy. He must, I've never heard a story of Ozzy being mean. I've never heard a story of Ozzy being angry or anything. I'm sure he had been, but you see the love and support that his fans, his family, his kids have. There's no drama. They just want to pay respects to the man. I think that says a lot about him.
I couldn't agree more. It really does show how genuine and beloved he is, not just as an artist, but as a person. I mean, Ozzy definitely had his wild moments, but at the end of the day, he always had a good heart. And you see that in how close his family is, how tight-knit they are, and how much they all clearly adore him. I think he just had this ability to connect with people, whether it was fans or family, and to be that kind of larger-than-life figure, but still down to earth. It's a pretty rare combination. And it really does say a lot that his farewell is just full of respect and love. He definitely earned it.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the wild side of Ozzy. So Ozzy's been known to do some crazy stunts. There's the famous snorting ant story with Motley Crue and stuff like that. Can you give us the top 5 craziest Ozzy Osbourne stories?
Oh, absolutely. Ozzy's got a treasure trove of insane stories. All right, here are 5 of the craziest ones that always come to mind. First up is the bat incident. Back in 1982, during a show in Iowa, someone threw a bat onto the stage, and Ozzy, thinking it was a rubber toy, bit the head off. Turned out it was a real bat, and he had to get rabies shots afterward. That one's legendary. Then there's the time he snorted a line of ants. This was on tour with Motley Crue, and the guys were all trying to outdo each other. Ozzy apparently found a trail of ants and just snorted them right up his nose to prove a point. Another infamous one is when he got banned from San Antonio for a decade for urinating on the Alamo while wearing one of Sharon's dresses. He was apparently too drunk to realize what he was doing, but that definitely got him in some hot water. There's also the dove incident when he was supposed to release doves as a peace offering at a meeting with CBS Records. Instead, he bit the head off one of them in the middle of the meeting. That definitely made an impression. And finally, you can't forget the time he accidentally started a fire in his house after falling asleep with a lit cigarette. That one's...
I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Robot Girl, but that was I've never heard that one, that he almost lit his house on fire with a cigarette. Sorry to interrupt you.
No worries at all. Interrupt away. Yeah, that one's a little less infamous, but definitely so one of those only Ozzy moments. It just shows that even when he wasn't trying to be wild, he had this way of living on the edge. But hey, that's part of what makes him such a legend, and it definitely gave us all plenty of stories to remember him by.
Oh, 100% for sure. We're going to wrap it up, Robot Girl, but can you give me Ozzy's, give me not a eulogy, but give me something really nice. This will probably be, everyone saying goodbye to Ozzy. Let's thedailydank.com say our goodbye to Ozzy. What words kind of put his life in a nutshell? I know that's really hard to do, especially a life like Ozzy's. But if you had to sum it up and what his life meant as an example to us, what would you? How would you phrase it?
All right, let's give it a shot. If thedailydank.com had to say goodbye to Ozzy, I think it would be something along the lines of, in a world that often asks us to fit a mold, Ozzy Osbourne showed us what it means to be unapologetically ourselves. From the Prince of Darkness to the reality TV dad, he lived countless lives in one, always staying true to his wild spirit. He taught us that it's okay to be different, to push boundaries, and to find family in those who love us for exactly who we are. As we say goodbye, we remember the music, the madness, and the man who inspired generations to embrace their inner rock star. Rest easy, Ozzy. Your legacy will keep on rocking forever. I hope that does him justice.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That was beautiful, Robot Girl. We appreciate it. Do you want to sign off and say goodbye to the Dank Nation until this afternoon when we go live with the 420 show?
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure hanging out this morning. All right, Dank Nation, thanks for tuning in and sharing a little love for the legend himself. We'll catch you all this afternoon for the 420 show. Until then, keep it chill, keep it dank, and remember, nothing goes better with a good toke than a good joke. See you all soon.
Boom. I think Robot Girl might have had a fat lip. She was talking like she had a fat lip for a minute. Oh, game night tonight. That's right. No 420 show, guys. I might go live just to count down to 420, but we got game night tonight, guys. Should we do adult game night? Should we do a little naughty game night tonight, guys? Let me know what, leave me comments, send them to me directly on Facebook, whatever. Let me know what games you guys want to play tonight. Any kind of requests, let me know, and we will try to make it happen, guys. Thanks for reminding me, Harvey. Appreciate it. And I'm sure Robot Girl will be okay with not doing the 420 show today. All right. Harvey likes it naughty. I thought we were always naughty. Richard Pryor caught himself on fire freebasing. Didn't a mayor did the same thing, right? All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate you. You are loved. Where's Steven? I haven't seen Steven comment in a minute. Oh, there he was right there. Sweet Leaf. He just commented a minute ago. All right. Appreciate you guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. All right, guys, you are loved. You are appreciated. Go out there. Be the difference you want to see in the world. Man, it's going to be a hot one today, guys. Cool down. Rosie Key, stay in your cool air conditioner. You deserve it. All right, guys, have a great one. Stay cool out there. Don't overeat yourself. Don't overdo it. You are loved. You are appreciated. Be the difference you want to see in the world. Go out there and hold the door open for the lady. Listen to the old man's story. Just spend that extra minute with somebody. It will go a long ways. We'll see you at game night tonight, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com.
Check out our merchandise and amazing content.
And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, guys. We'll see ya. Have a good one.